Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, April 8th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we are live. This is Date Night with Lisa, and I am your host, Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com, and we are going to be stamping these cards tonight. Well, really, there's not much stamping because the designer paper is doing most of the work for you. So welcome everybody. I hope you guys had a great day. It was pouring down rain and gross here today, and yesterday too. It's just been 2 days of pouring down rain, gross, and cold. It's been freezing cold. So today was in the 40s, I think, and it was just cold. I had to get my winter PJs back out. So I got my winter fluffy warm pajamas on and had to turn the heat back on. I went from air conditioning, we went from 82 to the 40s in one day. So it was crazy, but it was kind of good because I had to clean the house today. So I left the heat down like way low because I always get sweaty when I'm cleaning. So I've got my stamping classes this week, and I thought I was off tomorrow. And I didn't realize when I did the schedule that tomorrow was Easter because I do the schedule like a month ahead of time. And so I just didn't even realize it was Easter. Of course, I don't really do anything on Easter because I don't really have anybody to do anything with. But, I scheduled myself for tomorrow, and I thought I was off. And so I looked at the schedule yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm working tomorrow. So I thought I had a whole another day to get ready for everything, and I don't. So I was frantically trying to get stuff ready today. So that's why you're getting a couple easy cards tonight, because I didn't have time to do a fancy card. So we're doing 2 quick and easy cards from the new designer paper, Fresh as a Daisy. So what I did was I took the 2 front pages, the ones that were all together, and I cut them apart. So I used both pieces since I had to do 2 cards, because I made one for the sample and then one to, let me see what I got left here. So it started out like, let me see, this and this, and I think there was something there like that. And then I cut out like this piece, I think was, wait a minute, this was over here, and then this was like in the middle here or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Something's missing. I think this one here. All right, or something like that, I think. So what I did, I'm stuck. All right, so what I did was I cut straight across and cut that piece off, and I didn't use that one. And then I cut this way and cut those 2 off, and then I cut this way, cut those 2 off and cut them apart, and then I just left. So these 2 I didn't use. And so then I had this one and this one. This was a perfect card front. This was a little bit smaller. It was, I had to cut it just a little bit down. So this one was 5 1/4 by 4, and this one was like 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, I think. So I had to cut it down just a little bit. So these were just that front piece on there that I thought was so cool. So I just decided to use that and let the paper do all the work for me. And I was going to use these other pieces in here because I thought this one right here was so beautiful. But like I said, I was really short on time today, so I was like really in a rush. So I didn't have time to do anything super fancy. This was the other piece that I really, really liked so much. So I'll try and do something with them next week. Oops. And so hopefully these will be good for today. And let me say hello to everybody. I haven't done that yet. Let's see who's in the house. Hey, Tony. Hey, Julie. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Ida. Hey, Diana. Hey, Beth. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Carol. Hey, Spice Girl. Hey, Deborah. Let me see. Who else is on here? Here's another Deborah. Oops, they just started going really fast now. Oh, they just like went boom all across the screen. It's like so funny when a bunch of people jump in, then all of a sudden they start going really fast. Hey, Mel. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sandy. Let me see. I got to go back because I think I missed some people. Where did I go? Hey, Nancy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Therese. I'm not reading them. I'm just saying hi. Debbie Spicer says, it's Saturday night, date night with Lisa. Yay, and I'm awake to see all of you. I'm ordering a shimmerette plane so we can all get together. That sounds good to me. That would be fun. Wouldn't it be nice if one of you guys was rich and could afford a plane and we could all get together and go somewhere? Sue says, yep, wearing my polar fleece again. I know, I got my pajamas on, my QC, these are Cuddle Duds pajamas. They're like so nice and fluffy. I love them. They're my favorite pajamas. All right, let me see who else. Hey, Starla, Mary Ellen, Brenda. Let me see. We got all sorts of people on here. Already up to 108. Rochelle, Becky, Karen. You guys are going by so fast, I can't keep track. Bonnie. How you feeling, Spice Girl? Oh, Spice Girl said to tell everybody thank you. She got her mail today, and she had 35 cards in the mail from you guys. So she said she was just overwhelmed with all the love from you guys. And she can't wait to look at all the cards. So thank you guys so much for sending her cards. That was really sweet. And continue to pray for her. Oh, who says? Vicky says it's 81 degrees. Where is she? Oh, happy Easter. Oh, yeah. Happy Easter to everybody. I'm kind of bummed I got to work tomorrow. I was going to work in the yard. Well, it's probably too wet. It's kind of muddy out now. It'll be muddy tomorrow. I really need to mow my grass. I just mowed it like a week ago, and now it's already like 5 feet tall. All right, so that was the paper. This is the stamp set, Cheerful Daisies, that I showed you the other day. So all I used from this was the words. I did, oh, actually I did stamp one of the daisies inside. Isn't that cute? So that's like a half a daisy. So that was this one right here. I thought that was really cute. I didn't stamp anything on this other card because I didn't have any blocks. I was sitting at the table and I was like, I don't feel like getting up and going get some more blocks. I was just lazy. I'm telling you, I'm lazy today. I was just cleaning. I had to mop the floor. So, and I did laundry. I had to wash my bed. So I was doing all that in between, stamping and trying to clean my, and I had pulled all, like a bunch of retired stuff. I had pulled off my shelves and put it on my dining room table because that's my stamp room. And then when it got like so close to having my classes this coming week, I got classes Tuesday and Thursday, and I realized I have to work tomorrow and Monday. I'm like, oh crud, I don't have time to go through all that stuff. So I just started packing it back on the shelf. I'm like, forget it. I'll just do it another day. All right. So, oh, I've got some cards to give away. So you guys ready? So these cards are from the comments section. So this one, the winner is Annette Harp. So you win this card, which was from the card kit, the texture sheet card kit. The winner of this one is Cynthia Ford. So you won this card. There's nothing on the inside. I don't know why I'm opening them. Debbie Davis or Deborah Davis, you won this card, which is the one with the bird on it, the bird in the nest. And Reva Moyer, you won this card, which I love, with that beautiful paper on it. So if you just heard your name on here, saw your name on here, make sure you send me an email. This is my email address, stampgirl2@cox.net, and send me your address and I will stick it in the mail to you. And I'll give a couple more cards away at the end of the video. And oh, I got some happy mail too. So I got these cards in the mail. So this one is from Vicki Kemp, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I don't think it's not Stampin' Up, but it's beautiful. Love, love, love vintagey looking stuff. I don't know if that's a word, but I like vintage looking stuff. And then she also made me this one, which was really cute, and did watercolor on there and put some shimmer spray. And then it had a cute saying on the inside that I thought was really funny. Lessons from the Diet Fairy. I thought that was cute. And then I got an Easter card from Terry Moore that I thought was really sweet. And then this gorgeous card I got from my friend, Debbie Chebitar, and she'll be at class this week. And I thought this was a really pretty fun fold card, which I might have to copy. So thank you, Debbie, for that card. And thank you, everybody, for the cards that you send. I love getting happy mail. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget the card kit that you guys are going to get this month is these 3 cards. Oops. These 3 cards. So you'll get the kit to make these 3 cards, and then if your order's over $50 and use the host code, and then if you order $100 or more, you'll get these gems to go with it. And I think it's funny, some of you guys are ordering like 3 or 4 times, like $50 at a time. So I guess you're gonna get 3 or 4 kits. I kind of need to start a limit on that, I think, because I think some people, instead of placing a big order, they just keep ordering $50 every couple days. I'm like, okay, we need to just have like 1 card kit every couple weeks. But I'm thinking, dang, I'm gonna have to send out a lot of kits this time, which is good. It's a lot of work. I really need to hire an assistant though, because I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. But I do thank you so much for all the orders, you guys. I've never gotten so many orders in a week, and it's amazing to me. And Stampin' Up said that they have broken records this week too. It's I think the most that they've ever sold in 1 week. So it's exciting. I think all of us are feeling excited because it's just amazing. They need to have more sales like this. All right, so you ready to get started? So I'm going to do the blue one first. So let me just put it right here and I'll tell you what you need. So super easy. We're using the new color boho blue. So you need 5.5 by 8.5 boho blue. Oops. A piece of white. I'll put that down here. 5.25 by 4. A piece of the designer paper, 5.25 by 4. And that's the Fresh as a Daisy. And then these 2 little pieces for the words. The boho blue is 1 by 2 3/4, and the white is 3/4 by 2.5. And somebody commented the other day that they said, well, I do get a lot of comments, not a lot, but some comments that always ask, what color paper are you using? Or what color ink are you using? What are the measurements of the paper that you're using? And I just look at the comment and I'm thinking to myself, did you watch the video? Because I give like the measurements in every single video, and I give the colors in every single video. And I just want to say, did you look at the video? Because I don't understand it. And then some people comment that I go too fast, and so they can't get it. I don't know if they don't know how to take a screenshot or they can't write it down, but you can always pause the video. Or if you don't know this, on the screen of the video, if you're watching the replay, I don't know if it works. Let me see. No, it doesn't work when it's live. But on the replay, if you hover over the picture, the video itself, there's a little circle thing that looks like a, I don't know what it's called, but it's the settings, and it kind of looks like a little, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a circle with notches in it. So like a machinery kind of piece, but that's the settings. And if you hover over that and then you click on it, it says playback speed, and you can click on that and you can slow the speed down. So if you want, you can watch me in slow motion, and then I sound like I'm drunk, but it's really funny. But you can slow it down so you can watch it, or you can just pause it whenever you want. So you can play it as slow as you want, and you can watch it 50 times so you can get it as much as you want. So you can always watch me multiple times if you really like to. And there you go. So just a tip. So I just thought I'd say that. So hopefully you got a screenshot, since I talked for 5 minutes about that. But I do always crack up when I see those comments, because I'm just like, let me go look at the video. Did I not say what colors I was using? And I go look through it again. I'm like, yep, there it is right there. So I don't know, but it just always makes me laugh when I see that. All right, so the only thing we have to stamp is the words and then the inside. So let me do the little daisy first, because it's so cute. All right, so I used the boho blue for that too, and this is a brand new pad, so it is super juicy. So we're gonna do the outside part. It's a two-step stamp. All the ones in there are two-step. So you just barely touch this sucker and it's super juicy. So we're gonna just stamp that and you get the outside. And then for the inside, I'm gonna stamp it and I just am barely touching that pad. You can see how juicy it is. It's like bubbling. It's a bubbling. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. And then I'm just gonna stamp off and then stamp right in here. And I don't have my glasses on. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see better. Okay, so then we're gonna line this up. And, oh, that kind of looks a little bit bad, but I can't flip it over because I already messed up on the other side. I'm using a scrap paper. Okay. All right, so there you go. The one time I mess up, it's like, oh well. I should have brought a brand new piece of paper. All right, then we're gonna stamp the words, and this is just the juiciest pad, so it's gonna be like super dark. But I don't know. I guess I could take something and squeegee across it and get some of that ink off. All right, we're gonna stamp this right on here. And there you go. All right, so there's the words, and then we have this little teeny dot thing that's the center of the flower. I don't remember what that's called. So we're just gonna stamp that right on the center. Oh, I did that crooked too. I should have done it like more like this way. Oh well. So, not my best job. You know what's so funny is, so after we went through the sneak peek stuff the other day, and I was like, how did I miss like Bubble Bath and the lemon yellow and all these colors? And I'm like, I don't remember, like I missed a whole sheet of colors. And I went back through the papers that I printed out. Sure enough, there was a piece of paper with all those colors on it. And I had checked off like all the papers. It was 5 sheets. So 4 out of the 5 sheets, I had checked off everything I wanted, and there was that other sheet with nothing checked. And I don't know how I missed that whole sheet, but I guess because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I did it, I just somehow, it stuck to the other piece of paper and I didn't get it. And so I had to go back and place another order. But I'm not 2-day airing that one because it was only like $100, and I'm like, I'm not paying $23 extra to get 2-day air on that one. So it's probably going to take like 2 weeks to get it. All right, so there's that. And then this one's just going to go right on the front. Now, unfortunately, you only get 2 of these per pack because that front piece, there's only 1 per piece of this design, because you get that whole piece that's all like patchwork together. So you can only get 2 of these cards in a pack, which is kind of bad, but oh well. What are you gonna do? You just have to buy a whole bunch of packs if you want to make a bunch. All right, we're gonna put this on with dimensionals. Oops, that was crooked. Okay, I just need to go to bed. I can't even put a dimensional on the straight right now. You can tell I'm tired. I do have a joke for you now, because remember the other day my computer messed up at the end, so I couldn't see the comments, and I couldn't like get out of my screen or anything, so I had to reset my whole computer afterwards and start it up again. So I have my joke saved for you guys. All right, so we're just gonna do a little double bow on here. So I'm gonna do a pretend bow just to see how much I need, and then double it. So we need about that much. And then we're just gonna make a little bow here with our linen thread. Thank goodness they didn't retire this linen thread. I don't know what I would do, but I am upset about that, the white crinkle seam binding ribbon, because that. These two together. Oops, I just messed that. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys just see a whole ton of bloopers in this video. You can watch me mess up every 5 seconds. Anyway, that white crinkle seam binding ribbon is like my favorite. And it's gone. I have 7 rolls of it that I know of. There's probably some more in my other boxes that I haven't finished putting together. Uh-oh, where'd the other, there's the other end. I was just counting how many rolls that I had, and I was like, man, because I stocked up on that sucker, because that's my favorite one. I probably have at least 7 or 8 rolls of this one too. All right, somehow I got really short on one side of that. Okay. All right, and then we're just gonna put that on with the glue dot. And then I have some of these new little dots. I forget what they're called. Let me look. Oops. Oh my gosh. The glue dot's still on the roll. I know you guys are like just going, oh, Lisa, you just need to stop right now. Okay. Okay, we still got a whole nother card to go. Let's see how many more mistakes I can make before then. All right, so here's some new dots. These are called adhesive backed solid gems. So this is the boho blue, so we're gonna be using this one. And I'm just gonna use a big one and a little one. And then, oops, and another. Oh no, let's use a medium one up here. So there you go. So, oops, we gotta spray it. Get the shimmer spray. All right, so there is the first one. Whew. Thank goodness, I think I only made 12 mistakes in that one. All right, so there's card number 1. Whew. Let me see if I can get through card number 2 without any mistake. Let me read some comments. Or am I starting or ending? I'm in the middle. Hello. Oh, I went back too far. Let me see. Hello. Like the pink one. Oh, you know what? This is not pink. This is, what is that color? That's a new color. It's copper clay. That's copper clay. It kind of does look a little bit pink, but it's not. Sounds like a Walton's episode. Oh, Vicky, I showed your cards. Did you see? I showed both of your cards. We don't have any children or extended family, so come have Easter with Jeff. And aw, I wish I could, Nancy. When I used to be at another urgent care center that was like about 20 minutes away, and I had one of my downline lived right near there, and she used to bring me Easter dinner because I always worked on Easter. And because I pretty much work almost all the holidays because I really don't have anything to do. So, you know, I'll just be sitting at home. So I feel bad, and I'll just let everybody else be with their families and stuff. Plus, we usually get double pay, except for Easter. Easter, they don't consider a holiday for some reason, so we don't get double pay on Easter, but all the other ones we do pretty much. Let's see. Here's a dumb thing I did recently. Normally I read in an app on my tablet. I was reading a real paper book a week or so ago and heard a reminder go off on my tablet. I looked to the top left corner of the paper book to see what time it was. Totally forgetting I was reading a real book in my tablet. I can't even tell you last time I read a real book. Oh my gosh, it's been forever. That's so funny. Hurry as he does. Don't have it long to get there. Jesus card must have got stuck in the mail. Oh, yeah, I didn't get that one, Becky. Debbie, I did not get your Easter. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? can't remember. I think I did, and I think I showed it the other day. Yeah, I can't remember. I want to say I did. I'm almost sure that I did. Okay. All right, you ready to do the second one? So second one, this is what you need. So we've got, oops, some dimensionals. We've got the piece of 5.5 by 8.5 white. There's the card. 5 1/4 by 4 early espresso. 5 by 3 3/4 of the designer paper, and then a little scrap of early espresso. This is just 1/2 inch wide, and I just ripped it. So I don't know how big that is, but it's just going to go in back of our friendship here. And then you need a little scrap of white. This was me practicing the flowers today, so we're just going to be using the back of this piece of scrap paper. So that's all you need for that. So take a screenshot of that one. All right. Vicky says, when I do read a real book, I catch myself tapping the page to turn it. Oh. Did you? Yes. Oh, Nancy, I did get your package. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I sent you an email. I meant to bring it in here and show everybody too, and I left it sitting in the other room. Sherry says she thinks that I showed Debbie's card. I'm pretty sure I did. Mel does like her paper books. The only time I ever take a paperback book is if I'm going to the beach or something, where I don't want to have like a real book. I mean, like a where you can't really see it. I know they do have like the Kindle ones that have the better light, but sometimes you can't see those. You know, usually I read Kindle if I'm reading, but sometimes you just can't see. And I even bought the paper white one, but I don't know. Sometimes I just like to have a paper when I'm at the beach. All right, so this one there's really like no stamping to do except for the words. So we're just gonna stamp the words in espresso, early espresso. And we're gonna do it on scrap paper. And I'm just thinking right now I should have stamped that the other direction, because I'm gonna have to, oops, I forgot. We gotta dip it in here. So because the punch goes this way, I'm gonna have to rip this off. Stick it this way. I'm probably gonna have to rip, oh, nope, it's actually gonna work. All right, so we're just gonna punch it like that. All right, and then we just wanna dip it. So we're just gonna tap it gently into our ink pad and just get the edges with some ink on it. Oops, it slipped. Okay, so there you go. So we have a little bit of color on the edges. You can always do it more. I took my glasses off, so let me see if I got it. Yep. You can see where I slipped a little bit. I'm just having such a good day. Okay, so now we're gonna put that together. So we're gonna put these two together, then wrap it with some ribbon. Let's see. I was watching, while I was cutting paper today for my classes, I was watching Fire Country. That is the best show. I think that is like one of my favorite shows ever. I was like right in the middle of it, and I had to stop and come to the video. It's so good. There was a train wreck. Well, a train hit a like party bus with a bunch of prom kids on it. And so they were trying to save them all. And then the train was carrying some diesel fuel from an plane fuel. So, and you know who was on there? What's his name? Kane Brown, that singer, that country singer. Oh, I love him. He has this really, really pretty song with his wife. Oh gosh, I love it. What is the name of it? I can't even think of the name of the song. Anybody remember that? Know that song I'm talking about with Kane Brown and his wife? It's the prettiest song. Gosh, that's gonna drive me crazy now. I can't think of the name of it. But he like guest stars on the show because he was like on the train when it crashed. Gosh, I can think of it in my head, but I'm not going to sing it because I'm a terrible singer. Starla says, I like Brody on Fire Country. Oh, hey, Wendy. Finally caught me live. Love my laugh and your card design. I know the song, but I don't know what the name of it is. Yeah, they won the best song of the year for that song. What is the name of it? Thank God. It's Thank God. Oh, gosh. Thank God. What is the song? I can't think of it. It's going to drive me crazy now. All right, so we're just going to put a little bit of tape on the back of this. That might be the name of it. Thank God. Thank God. I wish I could sing. I'd sing it for you. Your hand fits perfectly in mine. Gosh. All right. Yeah, I think that is the name of it. Thank God for giving me you. That's it. I think it is Thank God for giving me you. Love that song. And it has the best video. And his wife, oh my gosh, she is the best singer too. I think they're coming here in concerts sometime soon. All right, so I just put this little strip and I just smeared that a little bit. I'm gonna rip this one too. So we're just ripping both of the sides there. And then I'm just gonna tuck that under a little bit. So I'm gonna glue this down first. I hate to cover some of these flowers because they're so pretty. I just love this paper. I wish they had a whole piece of paper like this. But if you guys haven't seen that show, oh, it's so good. You got to go back and watch it from the beginning, though, to kind of know what's going on. But it's got a lot of good actors in it. Nancy says, I'm not a big TV person, so I haven't heard of Fire Country. Oh, it's so good. It's definitely one of my favorite shows. All right, we're going to glue this one down. I know I've given up a lot of my old shows I used to watch because they got too political. They always have to have like some agenda. And it irritated me. So I stopped watching them. But this one doesn't. It's just really good. And the characters are like so good. And I can't remember who plays the mom, like Brody's mom. He's like the main character. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to put some butterflies on here. And I love these butterflies. I'm so glad these are staying. All right, so we're going to put a big one like right over here. Let's see, like right there. And then we're going to put a couple little ones up at the top. Do you guys have carpenter bees? I was sitting outside the other day and I'm not going to leave it there. And I was getting dive bombed by these carpenter bees outside. There's like 3 or 4 in the front yard and a couple in the backyard. And they were just like coming right up to my face and tormenting me. It was driving me crazy. I don't know what to do about them. All right, so there you go. So there's those 2 and these 2. So I hope you like those. I know they're super easy. Not my usual, like, more difficult cards, but, well, I don't ever do, like, really hard ones. Yeah, it's on CBS. It's definitely worth checking out. It is, I don't think it's on Netflix yet, because it's only been on, this might be just the first season. It's on CBS regular. I can't remember what night it's on. I want to say it was on last night. Yeah, Friday nights. But it's really, really good. Really good. Like, it's suspense. It's almost like suspense, kind of. It's a drama, but it's like suspense. They're firefighters, and there's always some kind of drama going on, but it's really good. I'm trying to read the comments without my glasses on. They climb up the trees and break them. Climb over my porch. They're very pretty. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I know. One year I found out there was holes in my deck where they were going in, and that exterminator came and sprayed some stuff. So I might have to have the exterminator come out and spray some, like, some kind of dust he put in there. But, yeah, Friday at 9. It's on here. Yeah, Friday at 9 o'clock on CBS on the East Coast. I don't know about you guys. How are we doing for staying up or see the begging? Thank you guys so much. Diane Farr is Brody's mom on Fire Country. Yeah, I can't remember what show she was on, though. She was in some other show that was really, really good. Oh, the joke. I got to tell you guys a joke. Okay, hold on. Let me get the joke ready. Hold on. Okay, so here, this is a funny joke. All right, last ride on my Harley. While riding my Harley, I swerved to avoid hitting a deer, lost control, and landed in a ditch, severely banging my head. Dazed and confused, I crawled out of the ditch to the edge of the road when a shiny new convertible pulled up with a very beautiful woman who asked, "Are you okay?" As I looked up, I noticed she was wearing a low-cut blouse with cleavage to die for. "I'm okay, I think," I replied as I pulled myself up to the side of the car to get a closer look. She said, "Get in and I'll take you home so I can clean and bandage that nasty scrape on your head." "That's nice of you," I answered, "but I don't think my wife will like me doing that." "Oh, come now. I'm a nurse," she insisted. "I need to see if you have any more scrapes and then treat them properly." Well, she was really pretty and very persuasive. Being sort of shaken and weak, I agreed but repeated, "I'm sure my wife won't like this." We arrived at her place, which was just a few miles away, and after a couple of cold beers and the bandaging, I thanked her and said, "I feel a lot better now, but I know my wife is going to be really upset, so I'd better go now." "Don't be silly," she said with a smile. "Stay for a while. She won't know anything. By the way, where is she?" "Still in the ditch with the Harley, I guess." I thought that was cute. The poor wife. Oh. All right. Yep. So there's your joke for tonight. I know that was bad. Poor wife. I know that was bad. All right, you guys. Hopefully I gave you a few laughs tonight. Oh, I need some sleep. All right. So you guys have a great Easter. That was a quick show. I know, only 38 minutes. That's too bad. I'll try to make it longer on Tuesday. You guys have a great Easter. I hope you guys have some good food and some great time with your family and get some nice relaxing day and some rest and think of me sitting at work. And I'll see you back on Tuesday. All right, take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up too, and like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.